reading Haunting Adeline was actually hell. I have heard stuff about this, but I don't know. This is by Bila Asan? Is that how you say it? We're just gonna look at it. Also, please consider liking and subscribing. You're gonna suffer, and so will I. Yeah, these recommendations have been getting out of hand recently. Let's go in.
Oh, what's going on, y'all? Y'all doing good? I'm doing pretty great. Now, y'all know I really don't like torturing myself, man.
What?
I mean, there's people who are masochists. We have a particular we have people even in chat that enjoy this type of stuff, right? So we're ready. We are ready. What are we going to get into here?
Freaky ass nigga! And by that I mean when it comes to books, I be reading.
Is this nigga serious?
That was probably the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. But since y'all liked Icebreaker so much, I had to make another video on one of these freaky books that y'all like for some reason.
Oh, wait, no. Okay, we're getting into the freaky stuff here. Okay, we're getting freaky books. Freaky books, freaky books, freaky books. Crazy.
Yo, book talk, what do y'all got going on, man? And it also doesn't help that my videos be getting recommended in my school, gang. Mind you, I go to Fine Shit Academy. You'll be looking that way and that way, it's just straight tens.
Tiana, Khadijah, Lenny Carvel, him, bodies.
Now let me try and talk to one of them, see what happens. What's going on, shawty? I saw you on campus, let me get your number.
We? Who's we? You speaking French or something? Maybe we're speaking French. I don't know. It's just gonna be very interesting in what we're getting ourselves into because, right, these like quote unquote romance. I don't know what's particularly romantic about it. Maybe I'm the weirdo for not getting this type of romance because I'm usually like I'm a guy who, right, I like the romance, like the cringy, like the right, like the how do you say this in a proper way? The more like this cutesy, like adorable, rose tinted glass types of romance, right? I don't know. I'm also like somebody who's like I will put a lot of effort into a woman if I like her, right? I will do ridiculous things regardless. Let's continue. And here it's like, yes, split me in half with your god cock. Anyways.
You're the guy that made that Icebreaker video? You're weird, get away from me. No, it's not what you think it's... Well... Regardless of all that, we're gonna be talking about the weirdest book I've ever seen in my entire life. Haunting Adeline. So as always, remember to like, subscribe, comment, give me the 50K subs, follow my Instagram, we're so close to 1,000 followers, and mama, we made it.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah.
Now our story starts with this girl named Adeline, okay? Or Addie for short. Now she's this writer that inherited her grandmother's mansion, Parsons Manor. Yeah, we made it. Oh yeah! Hey, get your money and not your money up, gang. It's Big A now. Big A pockets full of racks.
Fat, you stink, and you ugly, and you broke, monkey.
But the thing is, the second she gets there, the house already feels kind of wrong. I mean, her grandma did disappear under mysterious circumstances. That's why she inherited the manor. And it doesn't help that there's rumors that people died under construction and making the whole house. Okay, maybe we didn't make it.
Let's get money.
And as Addie starts living there, she was seeing journals and old rooms which connected her to her grandmother's past life, and was slowly realizing that something bad may have happened in the house. Man, survival skills of a cockroach, gang.
Back up, gang.
What's that? The creepy house might actually be a creepy house. Now you're dead, Scooby-Doo, gang. Now Addie's life at the mansion was relatively normal. Talk to her best friend, die.
I wouldn't use that for survival for a cockroach. These things are incredibly durable and will not die if you don't take proper measures. They will survive atomic bombs. I would not use that here for the roaches. But that's just me. I agree somewhat, although typically I just don't consume that kind of stuff anyways. I like romance anime. I love romance anime. There's some great romance anime out there.
I tried to talk to her mom because they got this really messed up relationship. And then the usual, right?
You're a donut. You're so stupid.
My life is so great. Who's that outside? Yeah, Adeline starts getting this constant feeling that she's being watched, and she's right. There's this genuine figure outside just standing there, menacingly. I told this deputy.
She's gonna date the scary dude, isn't she? It's just natural, right? She's gonna date him. That has to happen. That has to be the case, right? That is an assumption, right? I see it.
officer police guy about this weird menacing figure outside of her house. He gives it a rundown, start talking about some she has a stalker. She didn't leave the house, no nothing. I don't even know how phased she really was in the book. I got a stalker. Hold on. Wait, is he bad though? What do you know?
You's a freaky ass nigga.
She was curious and low-key excited by it. How do you get Stockholm syndrome off the first glance? Nah, leave me alone.
Bro was she got moist immediately knowing she was being stalked. What on earth? Who's writing this? Who's writing this? Who's writing this? Why would you write this? Oh, on that note, right? I saw a clip from this movie, right? From this like recent romance movie that was in the cinema, right? And women were like complaining about the portrayal in women in there, right? Here's the kicker though. A woman made this. So they were complaining about that the portrayal is like they were shitting on men, right? But a woman wrote it. Weird. So I don't consume that split me in half with your D type of stuff because I'm not a woman. What? Yeah, right. I forgot. There are no women on the internet. It's all just 40-year-old men with a voice changer. It's because that type of stuff isn't really a book to me, you know. It's just Corin technically. It is just Corin. You can say what girlies, you can say what you want. This is Corin.
Oh no, leave me alone, watch out. Then the story shifts to this guy named Zayd. And it turns out, you know, he was the one watching her. Not even casually either. He's been observing her whole routines, knowing when she's alone, what she does during the day, probably her XYZ coordinates when she goes to the bathroom.
Is this nigga serious?
Yeah, I'm gonna get your fine now. It's the last thing I do, man. All I gotta do is stare out this window, stalk you all the time, and it gets even worse. He's not even watching her from outside. He breaks into her house, walks around her rooms, watches her sleep, and not on no Percy Jackson.
By the way, ladies, you have increased massively for videos. I don't know how you did it, but you have increased. How on earth did I reach 15% female for women? Now that I checked it. How did you do it? My data's got to be screwed up. How did we achieve this? If you're a woman, let me know. How did we achieve this? This is very interesting. If I wanted to jork my peanut, I ain't reading no freaky ass book either. That's just me though. Yeah. Well, yeah, but the women might be. I don't know what they're doing. I wouldn't want to know.
And you drool when you sleep Percibeth moment, gang. Nah, he's drooling over her when she sleeps.
What are we doing this for, brother?
And the thing is, he mentally got this whole your mind connection with her. On some she belongs to him. Basically some slavery. Yo, book talk, what y'all got going on, man? This can't go on. Now, Zayd's whole thing, her whole job, I guess, is that he brings down human trafficking. And you're a good man, gang. But he also kills people. So what are we doing? What type of anti-hero? The next day, she's at this book signing, alright? Surrounded by fans, smiling, signing copies. Just a regular person doing a regular job. But something feels off, man. She was getting the same feeling from the night before, like somebody was watching her. I wonder who. She looks away from signing books, looks and sees some dude aura farming in the back of the room, half hidden behind people. And
What are you girls? What are you reading? Ladies, what the fuck are you reading? What media you're consuming? No wonder men were cooked, because if that's what they want, we cannot provide this without ending up in jail. What are we doing here? Boys, we're cooked.
he's got mismatched eyes, he's got a scar. He might be one of the ones.
Oh my God, bro, is dick riding all you do?
No, I'm
Like
saying
you literally got that nigga dick in your mouth right now. I see it.
Her brain literally freezes mid-signature while she's looking at him. And then after that, he just disappears. He's just gone. No explanation, no nothing. I guess we aura farming in books now. After that, things don't even go back to normal because she tries to go back home and random things start happening in her house. Doors are unlocked that she knows she locked. Objects are slightly moved. And a constant feeling of being watched never goes away. Man, I wish somebody would try this on me. Man, what the heck? Who moved my McDonald's box? Wait, hold on. And instead of leaving like a normal person, she literally stays there for the love of the game. She knows something's up and she still wants to be there. Now the truth starts to reveal itself a little bit more. Zayd isn't this random stalker. He's been watching her on purpose. He saw her before she even moved.
But why are we doing this? Why did he even read it? Who's gonna cleanse his mind? Can you watch my video now? Yeah, I can do it right out of this one, no worries.
in. And some random creep was taking pictures of her, you know, he had to handle that real quick. AKA, ooh, let me get some good pictures of them yams, man. Hey, leave her alone. Yeah, he's kind of crazy, but I guess. Now, when they met, it wasn't no normal meeting. No hi, no nothing. He just broke into her house and, you know, she saw him. He also, for some reason, calls Adeline his girl. I don't know why. He literally cut off a man's hand.
So, do we deserve destruction? Insert that one image of Doctor Strange here. Maybe we do. So, this guy's crazy, right? He breaks into her house. He calls her his girl. This really is just the definition of I can fix him. It just is. Yo, are you interested in fixing me? Anyways, moving on.
Hands and left them at her doorstep. She's looking at this man thinking he's the next coming of Jeffrey Dahmer, and she's still completely okay with it. Yo, bro, what am I looking at?
I got something you need, bro. I got you, bro.
He starts walking towards her menacingly. She's trying to push him off, and the only thing she's focused on is his divine muscles, gang. What are we doing? We are ferocious.
Feral women are scary. Because that's what all they are. They are all feral. Wild women. There's women out there in the wild and they scare me.
At the same time, Adeline's still investigating about her grandmother because she realizes that her grandmother was in the exact same situation that she's in, being watched and controlled by this powerful man and for some reason not leaving. I guess being stupid runs in the family, man. And it turns out it connects to this guy named Senator Mark and this big situation that he manipulates. It's weird, bro. This book makes zero sense to me, gang. When I was reading it, I low-key turned my brain off. Let's just keep going. Now, Zay doesn't like that she's developing a brain at all. So he inserts himself and started calling himself Zach, her boyfriend, and forces Adeline to play along so he can interact with Senator Mark so he can keep on with his investigation.
Stockholm Syndrome, the book. Insane evil stalker man person. Is this Riz chat? Apparently it is Riz. Is this how you get girls? You just like are hot and break into their homes and then you just say like, yeah, I'm your boyfriend now. You got no choice in this. And they're like, oh yes, I'm already moist. What is going on?
So now they got this whole relationship thing going on.
Do the knowledge, nigga.
And you know, now Addie and Zay are around each other more. You know, it's calm. It's not cool. It's something, man. Hey, swing, let me crack. Let me know. You don't got a choice.
Shut the fuck up, nigga. For once.
Have a brain and run away from this guy or accept it. I guess. What is going on, bro? There's a moment where Adeline genuinely has a knife and is ready to stab him in the neck. If he comes a little bit too close to her, then he slaps.
When I'm getting robbed, but he's hot. Book. I too am scared of feral women. This is why I'm also attracted to men too. This was a joke, maybe. Gay question mark? Whatever. However, listen to a wise man's words. If you suck dick, sometimes you're gay.
The knife out of her hands and they start flirting. He literally tells her, you have 5 minutes to run away from me, and if I catch you, it gets a crack. Against your will. Man, we made it.
This is fake. That's fake.
It's a fake?
Yeah, that's Photoshop. That's fake. On my mama, that's fake. On my heart, on my life, my little brother grave, I could die right now.
I gotta go back. I gotta go back. I gotta go back to this page. Slowly, he shakes his head. Why would I do that? I'm not sure how to answer that. He continues, I wouldn't delete you, little mouse. I want to keep you. I know somebody that would like this. What if I don't want you to? He smiles, you will. I open my mouth, ready to tell him about himself and his mama, but the words die on my tongue when he reaches up a hand and swipes his thumb roughly across my bottom lip. He growls in delight. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to allow you the opportunity to run and hide. If I find you, then I will deliver your punishment. If I don't, you go unpunished and I will leave. Lord have mercy on my poor soul.
For me, and if I catch you, it gets a crack. Against your will. Man, we made it.
This is fake. That's fake.
It's a fake?
Yeah, that's Photoshop. That's fake. On my mama, that's fake. On my heart, on my life, my little brother grave, I could die right now. That's fake.
And let me just say, he did catch her. And let me also say, man, you know those old 2017 videos of Fortnite where it was a guy and his girlfriend, whenever he got a kill, she had a strip piece of clothing? Yeah, he was doing this with no Fortnite.
Rewind that and say what you just said one more time.
Bro, I don't get dark romance books at all, gang. 90% of this is just him cracking in like the worst perceivable ways possible. And most of the girls I know would probably love reading this. Y'all just like tall, fully masked guys stalking you? Is that the new method, bro? What's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna need to take them leggings off, take that shirt off, and I'm finna crack you with my gun too. Man, what am I reading?
Why are you saying it like this? What is wrong with you?
And he has this obsession with calling her Little Mouse, gang. Shut your corny self up, man. And I genuinely wish I could tell y'all there was more happening in the story, but it was just a bunch of sex, gang. And half of it, I'm 30% sure was consensual. Man, what type of book is this? This is literally the one video where I can barely talk about the actual book. And it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I'll give it to you, bro. Adeline, she got all this trauma and stuff. She got marked by the system, you know, it's the whole thing. And Zayd, he be saving people from getting trafficked. But at the same time, you gonna turn around, use your gun, and crack that girl? No consent, by the way. And y'all know what that's called. Yeah, a whole lot of grape juice. I know what y'all are probably thinking. But you just don't understand the story. It's consensual. You know, she loves him just as much as he loves her. Oh, well, my friend, please hear my rebuttal. It literally cuts to her screaming and crying whenever they do consensual sex. Yo, somebody burn this book, dude. This might actually be worse than Icebreaker. Scratch that.
This is worse. And I don't even know what Icebreaker contains.
It's worse than Icebreaker. Who made this book, gang? Hey, I'm telling y'all, don't let any girl or dude call you
a woman. A woman made this book. A woman. They are scary.
a weirdo if they read this book. Matter of fact, if you're walking in anybody's house and you see this book on their shelf, I need you to turn around, shoot them in the head, and walk away, gang. Because it was better for society for them to go. Now, going towards the end of the book, you know, Adeline and Zayd turned into a power couple, man. Adeline realized that Senator Mark was connected to what happened to her grandmother, and Zayd was tracking people connected to Mark. You know, building a case plan to take them down. Just like I said before, if y'all didn't know, Zayd be stopping human traffickers. Shout out Zayd. And what happened to Adeline's grandma is part of the same system that Zayd's fighting. And the scariest part is, you know, she's now in the middle of it. Now, in the final chapters, Adeline has this realization. Now, I know you stalked me and you killed people. You know, you cracked me with your gun like 18 times, but I still choose you. Ah, good to know, little mouse. You know, I'm just so dark and a yearner and like just so powerful and like I just emanate masculinity. But not the good masculinity that you be looking at. I mean the I'll do you crazy, I own you type of masculinity in like a book talk way. You know what I mean, right? Ladies, you know what I mean. But the worst part is the book ends off on a cliffhanger. And get this, Adeline gets kidnapped and straight sold into the trafficking world, man. One of the higher ups up there was Senator Mark, you know, her name was Claire. She orchestrated this whole trap and then boom, Adeline is now fried. Outsmarted Zayd's whole security measures. Yo gang, the one thing I respected you for, you are a fraud. Do your job. All that cracking, all that stopping trafficking, and you messed up once. Man, you're benched, bro. Get out the league. The one thing you were good for, you couldn't do, gang.
This nigga's legendary? Based on what? What has he done? How long has he been in the game?
If you don't go move your creepy self on the haunted Hathaways, yo, high school story choices is calling you, dude. Get out of here. Now, this book was so good and attracted so many freaks, the writer made a second one. And before y'all ask,
No. Why is there a second one? Who was asking for a second one? Who's the freak that made a second one?
Oh, unless this video hits 100,000 views, I'm not making another Haunted Adeline video.
Two weeks out, you're fucked. It is 68K, but yeah, you're fucked. This is gonna reach 100K. Honestly, the numbers, you're gonna do it anyways. It doesn't matter.
But anyways, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video, man. Jesus Christ, I could barely talk about this book. Yo, book talk, what y'all have going on, man? Let me know. It's like anything associated with book talk just brings straight doom, despair, pain, and agony, and no deliverance. I'd rather shoot myself in the foot and play rank Brawlhalla while injecting straight chlorine in my veins than read another one of these dark romance books, gang.
Oh my god. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Anyways, yeah, that's the end of the video, and yeah, Mr. Poker, a second book has hit the market. No, a second book has hit book talk. Yeah, I'm just like, why are we this freaky? I mean, yo, girls, do whatever you want, but like, don't call us gooners. You're just as bad. That's all I'm gonna say. You 15% that I don't know where you came from. Appreciate it though.